Good morning everybody and welcome back to the channel after an abysmal performance, wasn't it really? We've got to admit, against Birmingham the other day. I mean, the squad depth is it's unbelievably weak. There's just no cohesion between anybody at the club at the moment, and it's something to be concerned about. I don't really think it's going to be something to be extremely worried about. Obviously for long term everything's going to be fine, but right now it's going to be, I don't know, it's a stressful moment. But if you have not seen my post-match reaction, should we say, make sure you go see it. I uploaded it yesterday, and it's more of a reaction video, and I like doing those types of videos because it's raw, it's in the moment and stuff like that. Like, of course, in some instances people can like overreact and stuff like that, but it is what it is, because in the end of the day we're passionate about our club. And before we do continue as well, I brought up some new ideas on the channel, long-term ideas. I mean, it sounds stupid and it may seem like arrogant to you guys, but eventually it's like I do want to become one of the biggest, like, obviously Leeds United content creators out there. Of course, there's a lot of competition in that area. Jer, I personally really like Jer's content. I think he's one of the better YouTubers. Everybody is doing a fantastic job when it comes to Leeds United content anyway, but I guess different types of content, like the tactic videos, for me, I think are a bit boring in my opinion. And I guess sometimes people think that my videos are boring or Joe's videos are boring, blah, blah, blah. But in the long term, there's a lot of videos that I want to implement, and not a lot of channels have done it. And obviously it's on your screen right now, as you can see. And these are lots of like videos that I want to be able to implement in the community, expand, instead of just doing reaction videos or transfer videos. It's like I want to do stuff in public to help like charities and I guess just give back to the community of Leeds United. And I guess one of the purposes of my life after a lot of like search, a lot of people will sit there and say that I am a very caring soul. Like, yes, I can be a bit of a dick at times and I come across very arrogant at times, but deep down I'm very caring. It's like all I've wanted to do is just care for people and look out for people, and maybe this is one way of being able to show my true self through doing, I guess, Leeds United content. So hopefully in the long term I'm going to be able to continue making more videos, and then I can prove to everybody that I am one of the hardest working people on the Leeds United sphere. But as you can tell by today's title, I'm going to be going into the talks with Tyler Adams. That he was, of course, he was supposed to be going to Chelsea, and the whole like situation with Chelsea was just a mad one, wasn't it? I mean, a £20 million release clause was activated. He went for his medical, passed his medical, and then for some reason personal terms wasn't agreed. So he started heading back to Leeds United, and then as well, he was in a sense rumoured to be going to Brighton and Hove Albion, and that's not true. That's not going to be happening now, because obviously Brighton in a sense looking elsewhere. They're looking more in the RB Salzburg midfield, and it kind of makes sense, because obviously you know how great Brighton are when it comes to like the scouting report, and how well they can bring in like Matoma, shall we say. Brought him in for like £5 million, and going to be selling it on, if they're selling him on for like 50 million quid in the future. And look at Caicedo as well. They only brought him in for like £15 million. He's worth 110 million quid now, you know. And it's absolutely fantastic how they run the club, and I'm quite envious, to be honest with you, because every club should be run that way. Because at the end of the day, if you can bring in cheap players, bring them up to Premier League standard, and make them like one of the, in a sense, world beaters or Premier League beaters, then you're going to make so much profit. And that's what they do every year. For some reason they can seem to do it. I don't understand how. But yeah, this deal is done. It's not going to be happening. I don't know how and when the deal for Tyler Adams is going to be done. I don't know where he's going to be going. There isn't really any other clubs who are interested in right now. Of course, when it comes to Tyler Adams, there's going to be a lot of suitors in there, because he is a very top quality player. And this is one of the players where I'm going to feel a little bit more upset for leaving. I know there's going to be a lot of people out there, Leeds United supporters, who are angry, and I've seen it. I've spoke to a few people as well who are upset and angry over this whole situation with Tyler Adams, and I get it, you know. I get everybody's opinion. I'm not going to degrade or downgrade or whatever, or dismiss your opinion. But the way he's just gone about things, he's just stayed quiet, he's just stayed in the dark, and just let the man move on. We need the money, you know. Of course, he's going to attract big clubs. Of course, when things happen and he gets more game time, if he does start playing for Leeds United, he's going to attract bigger clubs. So maybe the 49ers can push on and seal more of an expansive offer for his signature. And in other news, take this one for a pinch of salt. Illan Meslier is supposed to be linked away to Real Madrid. I think it was a Football Insider who have come out and said that Courtois is now leaving, or not leaving, he's now injured. He has an ACL injury, which obviously is going to be a long-term injury for the Belgium. And I don't know how long he's going to be out for, because when you snapped your ACL, you could be out up for a year. So Real Madrid will be going out there scouting, and apparently Illan Meslier is one of the options. And I think it's a very confusing one, isn't it? I mean, he wanted away from the club, then he wanted to stay at the club because obviously he was happy with how Daniel Farke was, in a sense, treating him, in a sense, the system of Leeds United, the project of Leeds United. So whether Leeds United go out there and actually put him out on loan, of course, I don't really think they're going to sell him to Real Madrid, and I don't really think Real Madrid are going to go out there and buy a goalkeeper. I think they're going to be more so in the loan market due to Courtois being their number one. So if we do go out there, and because obviously don't forget we have one more loan option to be able to be accepted. So maybe if this happens, and Carvalho can come in and become the number one. But then again, at the same time, who's going to be number two? Is Klaassen going to step up and be Leeds United's goalkeeper number two? I don't know. I mean, it'd be interesting to see. He's done okay at Norway, international level. He does okay in the under-21s. So we're just going to have to wait and see on that one. But yeah, and as well, I just want to talk about Daniel Farke on Sinisterra. He's just pretty much come out and said that he doesn't really want to continue the talk right now. There's going to be an opportunity, there's going to be a time, the right time to go out there and talk about Sinisterra's situation. There was rumours that he refused to play. There was rumours that he was injured. And as well, I've just heard someone in the comments that I've just read has come out and said that they've seen rumours that he's trying to push a move away from the club too. I mean, if that is true, then he's a hypocrite, because on his Instagram Live or Twitter Live, or whatever it was, TikTok Live, he was pretty much coming out and saying that he wants to be able to try and concentrate on Leeds United's future, short-term future, which is just one more season in the Championship, try getting back into the Premier League, and if they don't, then he will obviously move. And that's fair enough. Like, I've got respect for players who try to give one season, like these bigger players. Just give us one more season, you know, and if you don't succeed to get back, then fine, leave. We understand it. Of course, we'll need the money, the valuations will drop, but as well, who's going to come in for him? He's another situation where he's injury prone, he's constantly getting injured all the time, and if teams want an injury prone player, then they're going to probably pay less than what we're asking for, because I think the asking price is about £21 million, isn't it? So it's one to watch. But yeah, just take it with a pinch of salt until Daniel Farke actually comes out and says anything. Phil Hay obviously tweeted about Daniel's comments and stuff, but we're just gonna have to wait and see what the actual reason is behind the whole situation. But yeah, Illan Meslier supposed to be linked to Real Madrid, so take that one for a pinch of salt. Daniel Farke on Sinisterra's situation. Perkins as well, he was out, he was being severely ill, so there's no need to worry about that, because obviously there was news that he wanted away from the club too, but he's come out and, or something's come out and said that he's really ill. So yeah, that's just pretty much all the news up to now. I hope that the weekend goes better for you. Hopefully we can get 3 points against West Brom over the weekend. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like the video. The more likes we do get on the video, because to everybody who is new, there will be a giveaway at 2,000 subscribers, and we're getting there very slowly, and once we do, there'll be 2 winners of winning a Leeds United shirt of this season. So all you've got to do, subscribe to the channel, turn the post notifications on, and I will always try to update on a daily basis. So yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next one. Peace.